And so I'm like, whoa, guys. I was like, what is Bush League about getting a 9-year-old his first touchdown? And
you only won by 2.
No, that's not 13. How touchdowns work.
They won by 13.
We were up by 7. We won by 13.
Okay.
They wanted them to take a knee, not get the touchdown.
Two touchdowns.
Okay, well, that's different than winning by 2, but yeah.
They won by 2 touchdowns. That's what I meant.
Sorry.
That's not what you said, though.
No one followed you, just so we're clear.
I don't know how you guys don't follow.
Because 2 means something.
Welcome to our Film Fathers podcast, the definitive podcast about fatherhood, film, and fatherhood in film. This is Jelani, and with me as always are a guy who buys ribbed condoms and a guy who's got 2 beautiful roommates with big boobs, Martin and Brady.
Your meteor brought something all right, but if it's a germ, it's the biggest son of a bitch you've ever seen.
I'm Jojo, the ice cream clown. We'll give you a stick, you'll give it a lick, and it'll tickle you all the way down. Ice cream, we brought our goodies here to you. A tasty treat for while you screw. Let's take a break, cool off those hot lips with our frozen fruity bars. Icy, wicey, fudgy, wudgy bars. And everyone's frozen delight, the Lick-a-Stick.
This week, we're heading straight into the horror vault and stopping in 1988. A year that gave us 2 wildly different but equally unforgettable cult classics. Womp womp. On one side, you've got The Blob, a remake that oozes with terrifying practical effects and proves that sometimes the simplest monsters are the scariest. And on the other, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, a film that takes the absurd and turns it into a carnival of chaos, with alien clowns, cotton candy cocoons, and more twisted humor than you expect from a so-called B-movie. Both are campy, gory, and absolutely 80s, in the best way possible. Was there a best?
I mean, I had such a blast this week.
Oh, I love these.
I love these movies.
This is the
Nostalgia.
second time I had ever seen The Blob.
Yep.
And and the first time was earlier this year.
Oh.
So I never saw this one as a kid or, even up until now. I don't know how I missed it, though.
It was an early sleepover movie for me when I was probably in 88 or 89. I was probably 8 or 9 watching it. And I loved it. I remember, this is probably only the second time I've seen it too, but I remember every scene because it was left an indelible mark on me at that age. Like, it was like one of the first big horror movies that I remember seeing. We'll get into all the scenes, but I loved rewatching it.
Yeah, I mean, even the first time I watched it earlier this year, at 43.
You enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it a lot. But I mean, it just has that 80s horror feel. It was not necessarily as campy as Killer Clowns, but it still had kind of a similar feel to it. Some
good practical effects.
Yeah.
Let's hear from the negative side, the negative crew over here, the naysayers. Who wants to go first?
I will go first because I feel like Brady's going to unload on it.
You never know. He surprised us last week.
He did.
Guys, I love this movie.
These were terrible. These were...
So, did you see either of these when you were younger?
I didn't. I knew of both of them.
Okay.
I knew of Killer Clowns. I knew of The Blob. I did not see them. I think I've seen the original Blob.
58 with Steve McQueen?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
I've never seen it.
These sucked. I struggled to stay awake during both of these. I'm like, what are we doing? And yeah, I did not enjoy this.
No.
So, and Killer Clowns, you don't think you ever heard of?
Oh no, I knew of it.
Oh, you knew of it.
I knew like all the. I didn't realize how bad it was.
Yeah.
Like, was this a student film? Did they
It seems like it.
Did they just like somebody gave them $2,000? Like, hey, go make a movie.
It was like all one. I don't know if you looked at the credits, studied the credits as I did in the beginning, but there's like one last name that kept popping up as like writers and executive producers and directed. And I swear each time it was a different person. At one point there was like 4 of them. So it's probably some kind of family family-funded affair.
Chiodo?
The Chiodo families.
Stephen
the Chodes.
Charles. Stephen Charles and Edward Chode.
This was made by a family of Chodes. Is that why one of the clowns was like definitely a Chode?
Is it Chiodo? It's pronounced Chode, actually.
That makes sense. That tracks. Brady.
I have never seen the Blob. I don't even know if I was familiar with it, if I'm being honest.
You didn't go down the rabbit hole of Kevin Dillon movies?
Well, so
After watching Entourage?
definitely
in the early
surprised
2000s?
with Johnny Drama.
Johnny Drama.
Being in a movie.
Because I feel like they definitely sort of reference this movie as for Johnny Drama. Like,
do they?
I don't know. They
Like
say you were in some
inadvertently?
like the horror movie you in with the 80s, and he's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that was great. you know?
He was in
Very meta.
Entourage. He was always that like
Victory!
was it
There was like a
Viking
TV
guy.
show.
Yeah,
Quest.
yeah.
Viking, some kind of TV show, but I feel like at some point they did make some kind of, and I could be wrong about that, but talking about the Blob, but
So-
he was pretty bad. In
Oh, he
So-
was terrible. And his
so I
hair.
the hair was
definitely-
bad. I should say he
Yeah.
wasn't that bad. Honestly.
Yeah.
So I definitely caught, like, when I saw him, I was like, oh my God. Like, he actually was in movies.
Yeah.
That was interesting. I didn't know that. I recognized Shawnee Smith.
Yep.
From Becker.
No.
The Saw movies.
Oh.
Saw movies.
So I looked it up too, and I really think what I recognize her from is this. I think I would definitely loved her when I was like 9 years
Oh,
old.
she was in the Saw movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
she's
I
in a
don't
bunch
know
of
what
them.
I know her from other than this.
I mean, Becker was on for a long time.
Becker?
It
Who
wasn't
watched
Becker.
No, it was Ted Danson.
Yeah, I
right?
know.
No, we know what it
I
was.
said, who watches Becker?
Oh, I thought
Nobody
you said
watches
who
it,
was.
but you've seen
It
clips.
definitively isn't Becker that I know her from, because who the shit would watch Becker? I don't know if you know this. It was on a long time.
Oh, maybe it was
think
the
there were
John
only-
Larroquette show.
Were there only 3 characters in Becker? Wasn't there Becker, the blind guy,
No
and
one
then
knows.
Shawnee Smith?
That's the thing.
He's in on the joke, I think.
I don't know what it is. I'm actually scrolling, and
I know. I couldn't find it either.
I got it.
You got it?
She's redhead in Armageddon.
Are you being serious?
With Owen Wilson?
She is. I recognize the face now.
Okay.
And I could put her in Armageddon.
Okay.
Is that
And her character is redhead.
So, very small role, I take it.
But
No,
she had
it's not with Owen
It's not
Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Who is
Maybe
is
Steve
it with
Buscemi?
Buscemi, I
Yeah,
think.
she's
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
one of the strippers.
It's just the
Yes.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But yes.
I'm confident that that's where my brain is going.
Young Martin fell in love with her in 1988.
So, what I was trying to think about was, I don't know how to continually rectify these movies with, like, they're clearly bad. Like, so,
we love them because they're bad, yes.
right. So I can get to that part. But, like, over and over again, you guys make us watch these movies, and they're all so bad. And
This was your idea.
The Blob wasn't.
The Blob was not your idea.
Killer Clowns was.
To be clear, I wasn't pushing this movie.
Yeah.
Had I known, I would never push this movie. But I don't know where to draw the line between when I watch a bad movie and when I watch a campy horror movie. I know you said you don't think it's that campy, Tom, but there's just I feel like I'm not in on the joke that they are supposed to be really is like they're all battling to be like, how bad can it make it? And these just happen to be extra bad because they're from the 80s, and so the production value is so low. But
I think along those lines, like you're saying, is you guys enjoyed watching this because of either nostalgia or you just like the genre, and like you'll watch, anything. Like, for example, like I love like action films or whatever, so I'll watch a movie like Shoot 'em Up and know that it's ridiculous
For the same
and dumb,
reason.
but,
Right, in the same way.
You'll keep watching because it
Same.
has those.
What you're
elements.
looking for in those movies are maybe some quips, one-liners or something like that are kind of interesting.
I think it's just the action.
Action, good action sequences or good interesting kills. That's what we're looking for in horror movies. We're looking for interesting kills, like sticking your hand down the
Drain.
the drain. Yeah, it could have been not the other one where he sticks his hand out, but sticking your hand down the drain. I mean, that I remembered vividly. As a kid, I was like, I'm never sticking my hand down the drain, you know? And that's one of those things that stays with you. So again,
that one didn't even have a garbage disposal. So
and I swore I remembered there being one, but no.
No, there's a garbage. He sticks his hand down a garbage disposal in Final Destination.
Maybe. No, that's not what I'm.
It's obviously happened in a movie.
Yeah, but I'm saying I remember this movie, that scene in particular, and just so interesting kills is what you're looking for in a horror movie. You're looking for the cheesy, whatever lines.
Yeah.
Like he says, if it's a germ, it's the biggest son of a bitch you've ever seen. You know, stupid stuff like that. You're looking for bad acting, an old guy that gets it.
To a degree, though. I mean, the bad acting, it's got to be. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Birdemic.
No.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. No.
Sharknado?
Yeah, this is worse than Sharknado. This was literally a student film or whatever. But you have to have actual actors, right? You can't just have random people, and it has to feel like a movie and not just, to a degree, a class project.
Yeah. You want an interesting female lead? Shawnee Smith, check. Interesting kills, check. A good amount of practical and special effects that doesn't look completely terrible, check. So I think this movie
For the time.
Yeah, for the time.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, there were times. No, but it wasn't bad. I mean, there were times where it looked really bad, but other times when it was, you could tell it was like this ball of slime. That
they said
pretty
it
good.
Was mostly practical.
Yeah, mostly
they were going to
practical.
do some CGI, but it looked too weird, so they only ended up doing it the sparkles on the Frozen one at the very end of the movie.
Yeah.
And that was it for...
Also, a very interesting ending. I love the whole, is it over yet? And again, when I was 8, that was huge. It was the first time you saw something like that.
Was the Blob supposed to be acidic, or did that just that one time when he's in the police office or the hospital and the Blob's on the ceiling and it drops down and it burns through the table?
Right, because how else could it just roll around on stuff if it's not burning everything? Maybe
burn
he just
through all the doors that it's...
Are you saying that this movie was not scientifically sound?
The science isn't sciencing. It's just not...
Right, why is it burning through flesh and a table, but not the floor or
the doors
or able to climb the ceiling?
It climbed the wall in the hospital.
Well, if you see, there was the one scene there where it kind of split itself open and something else oozed out.
A different blob,
it
sub-blob.
There's acidic inside, but on the outside it's not. So to answer your question, yes, it's self-contained.
It secretes it when it needs to.
Got it.
When it wants to scare someone below him, just secrete a little at the desk.
And speaking of
that
scene in the jail or the hospital. Yeah, I mean when the guy's got his hand, he's full on in the blob and reaching out. I don't know. That's looked pretty good. I think.
Yeah, I mean I get what you're saying.
I know we're not going to convince.
No, we're
you
never
guys.
going to change your mind.
Never going to change your mind on it. But yeah, I'm just trying to get you into the This is a low calorie or high calorie low. Substance food.
Sure.
Yeah, this is a Twinkie. This is not a steak.
Not a fan.
Biggest Twinkie you've ever seen.
Not a fan of Twinkies.
But I think your analogy is apt for action movies. You know, it's the same kind of thing. Sometimes you just want a piece of shit action movie. Or what do we always call them?
Garbage.
Garbage crime dramas?
Yeah, garbage crime dramas or garbage action films.
Garbage action films. And yeah, early, in October, you sometimes want a schlocky, campy horror movie. Yeah. And this one is, I think, right up there with one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Best ones?
Best in that...
Best in this type.
In the schlocky, yeah.
Canon. Mm-hmm. Jean.
Recognize, we mentioned Kevin Dillon.
Yeah.
I think we
Johnny Drama. We're just going to call him Johnny Drama.
Jeffrey DeMunn, the sheriff.
Yeah.
Definitely recognized him.
From The Walking Dead, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got him from Billions. He's Paul Giamatti's dad in Billions.
Oh, you're right.
He definitely is that too. But this interesting, I did see Frank Darabont. You guys know who that is?
Walking Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead as well.
The Mist and
stuff. Yes, some other Stephen King stuff. So he wrote. He was one of the screenplay writers of this. So he didn't direct it, but so I wonder if that's where him and Jeffrey DeMunn met.
Sure, there's a relationship there.
Yeah.
There's no way that's an accident.
Yeah.
Art LaFleur,
Back.
back in our life.
Lindsay's dad back again. I did not know he was in
He's
this.
a pharmacist.
Yeah.
Ribbed.
See, like stuff like that. That's nice and
Can
nice
you
and
guys
silly.
do the Art LaFleur game? IMDb? Think you can do it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. No.
I will give you a hint. We have watched all of his movies.
So Field of Dreams, 8 Men Out.
Sandlot.
Oh, Sandlot. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Not 8 Men.
Not
Well,
Eight
I mean,
Men Out.
I haven't seen 8 Men Out. But
You're right. Sandlot, Field of Dreams, this one, The Blob, and
that's where I lost.
what else is he in? Damn it,
I know we brought him up, but that's
we brought him up.
the only 3 that I can think of.
You were 3 of 4.
Damn it! I'm about to win, and I'm not.
Can't be done.
Let me come back to it.
And that's not a thing.
Or no, fine. You're right. Just wait. Give me one more second. Is it another baseball movie?
It's not.
No. I don't know.
Cobra.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I didn't remember.
that's amazing. I mean, what an interesting career.
171 acting credits.
Wow, way more than I would have thought.
And those are the 4.
Those are his top 4, though.
They've all found their way to the Our Film Fathers podcast.
There's something to be said about his choices.
And then Paul McCrane. Did you guys recognize him?
I did.
Yeah,
had to
I
look
did.
him up.
RoboCop.
I
That's
defi-
where I saw him from. I recognized him from.
But the original RoboCop?
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't have known his name.
No, I didn't know his name. I just
I-
recognized
And
his
he was
face.
on ER.
He was on ER. He was the doctor that gets his arm chopped off by the helicopter.
Yeah, and he's an huge asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys recognize Vicky?
Vicky.
Yeah, but I don't know from what. Was she the waitress?
No.
Oh.
Not the waitress. She was the girl in the car in the uncomfortable. rape
Oh,
scene.
Erica Eleniak? Yeah, for sure.
Ooh,
From Baywatch?
I missed
Baywatch
Erica.
and Under Siege.
Under Siege, too, yes.
Oh,
that's
the
right.
cake?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I know her.
Yeah.
But yeah,
this-
that scene freaked me out as a kid, too.
The cake scene?
No, not Under Siege. In The Blob, I mean.
Yeah, well, Martin, it's trying to tell you, don't
Yeah.
try to date rape people.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
The Blob will get you.
Yeah, don't stick your hand in
Don't
garbage
put,
disposal.
put your hands
good-
on
it's a good
down
message.
a girl's
Yeah.
blouse.
Blouse when she's drunk.
Exactly.
She was just hot, guys. She was hot.
No, well, we get that part. We saw the
Yeah,
cake scene.
that's not the defense I'm going to let you go with.
Yeah, I was underwhelmed with this because of all of that, right? Like, I guess I don't have. This is what's always lacking for me when it comes to Octobereding in the horror movies that we go through is I just don't have like the trait that makes me excited about like knowingly watching a bad movie or what I perceive as a bad movie.
No, a bad horror movie, because you like bad. Well, you don't really care for bad action that much either.
Less so. I think
Yeah.
the stuff that people might classify as bad action, they're just wrong about. They're not. But I would argue those aren't even close to as bad as some of these horror movies. That
No,
we've seen.
I agree.
Like, they're not trying to make them.
Yeah.
They're not.
Well, that's what I don't know.
actively
Like,
trying to
are
make them
they
bad.
trying to make these that bad, or are they just bad?
I think they're just not putting forth any additional effort
Yeah.
to try and make them better, right? You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit type of deal. Like, hey, you got a
Spit.
budget of $10,000. Go for it. We're not increasing it. We're not changing it. If you have to omit some things from the script because you can't film it.
We spent $9,800 on Art LaFleur. Yeah, he commands a big
From
salary.
Cobra?
Yeah.
In.
All right, so we're moving on to the
Killer
clowns.
clowns.
This might be the worst movie I've ever seen.
Are you guys scared of clowns? You know, some people are like really terrified of clowns.
I don't have the clown thing.
No, I have a clown
No,
thing.
Not
clowns
terrified.
bother me.
My old boss at XRT was terrified of clowns.
Really? I
We used to
don't
joke.
get it. I mean,
I don't-
get the people. Everybody's afraid of whatever they're afraid of, but the
Yeah.
clowns, I just.
I don't like it. Like, I've never watched any version of it. I've
I mean,
never read the book.
I
either.
think
It's-
that's
it's
why
clearly
I
a
watched
thing.
it. It's because I watched this movie a bunch when I was younger, and so when it came out, I think I was just like, yeah, another clown movie, I'm in.
Why did you
murders
watch
people?
this a bunch as a kid? Just happened to be
I'm
on
assuming
USA Up All
because
Night?
it was on. I don't know, but I bet I've seen this movie like over 10 times.
Oh yeah, I've watched it 3 times in the last 2 years.
Oh,
Like-
it's been not since like the 90s at the latest.
Oh
but
no,
like,
I
yeah,
watch
no.
it.
it
I
was
watched
regularly.
for whatever reason I did see it a bunch when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It definitely was on TV. I remember watching it a few times. I don't know if I'd say 10 times, but I remembered all the things. And you know, watching it as an adult, it's just funny how they put every single little clown trope in there. You know, from the bendy straw to the clown car to shadow puppets.
The
to
balloon dog.
balloon
Yeah.
dog, balloon animal. I mean, like literally everything you could think of
Every
with a
trope?
clown. Yeah, everything you could think of with a clown, they threw in there and made it somehow popcorn. You know, circuses
Yeah.
or popcorn.
And the
terrifying.
clowns themselves are like, I feel like pretty good for like they're pretty above. They're like the most production value is in the clowns. It
Right.
looks like the movies itself looks like they filmed it on a handheld, and the clowns look like they're like we got the best makeup artist alive to make a.
We built some clowns.
I feel like they started to learn English towards the
Yeah.
towards the end of the movie too. Because in the beginning it was like just gibberish, and then later on you could almost hear like what they're trying to say.
So,
They were learning.
They were
can you
learning.
explain? And I don't.
No
I
way.
mean, we're trying to go deep into this, but the whole drugstore scene. Like, what was that supposed to?
They were really happy.
I don't know what they were
yeah,
doing.
but it's like, all right, are you happy clowns that are just going to be like, oh, this is new weird stuff, or are you killer clowns and you just want to kill
I mean,
everybody?
it's a
with
whole,
popcorn?
and it's an entire race of people. You know, they're like, there's different kinds. Some guys are goofing off. One guy's putting popcorn in dumpsters. The other people are grabbing the cocoons to make the food, and then there's the big guy at the end, the big boss.
What's not done?
What's not to understand?
What's
Different strokes for different folk. And then there's the females.
You just get a couple guys who
Are those Debbie's roommates? So stupid. And the acting was very bad. in
Very
this
bad.
one.
Oh yeah,
Very bad.
awful.
Especially
And again,
the
like you
ice
just
cream
don't even
brothers.
know if they meant
So here's
they
the
were
thing.
trying to do it or
This movie is arguably worse than The Blob.
yes, I think.
It's worse acted, for sure. But it's better to me.
Yes, I agree.
But also, I've seen this movie a ton when I was a kid. But it's a more enjoyable movie. Like, it's a bad movie that I actually found enjoyable at times because of some of the absurdity. Whereas The Blob to me was absurd and dumb, and I'd found very little enjoyment in it.
So you just need a specific kind of, the right kind of so bad it's good.
Maybe.
And I bet the nostalgia has a lot to do with that too.
Almost certainly. We've
yeah.
talked about it a bunch, right? That's
Yeah.
always plays. There's no fucking way I could get anyone that's like in their 20s to watch this movie and be like, in.
You'd have to find the right group of
Okay,
people.
yeah, sorry,
But yes,
not
there
no
are.
one.
Yeah. But
The odds are hard or stacked against me
Yeah.
that I
Yeah.
could find somebody. If you challenge someone or bet them money, it would be a tough sell to get someone to be like, all right, I'll watch it and like it.
And do you think what do you think is harder though, The Blob or Killer Clowns to get someone in their 20s to like?
Killer clowns.
oh, really?
Oh,
I
well,
think
let me
Killer
see.
Clowns has more of the cult following, of course, but also like the pop culture reach
Yeah,
than
so
the
but then
Blob
are you,
does. So kids might kind of already, or
I'm
you know,
kind of on
younger
that
people
vibe too.
might know or have heard it before,
Right,
and you
but
know
then
the
are you
zeitgeist
getting-
or whatever.
Are
But
you getting people to just say that they like it because then they can feel
No,
like they're in?
I think there's people that are already in on it because of that exact reason. There's
Yeah.
people who do love that subgenre cult classic movie, and this is out there as such. And I think those people, while few and far between, potentially comparatively to like our generation, are probably already all the way in on that type of stuff and are like, "Oh God, I love this! It's so bad," and they dig it.
So they're not just a bunch of posers.
No,
But either way, I think you'd be able to get more people to watch Killer Clowns because they have possibly heard of it or
Yeah.
whatever.
I think they need
than
to put
the
some,
Blob, but
some clips on TikTok to get the new generation in on it.
I will say this is going to be creepy old man stuff. This should have been rated R. They
Killer
should-
Clowns?
Yeah. There should have. Well, there should have been. This is 1988. There should have been like a handful of boob shots in the beginning.
Okay, I got you.
But even as
They
it's
should have
current
added
cut.
more to make it rated R.
Yes. Oh yeah, I don't mean
Yeah.
this movie in itself.
Yeah, see, I follow you now.
Arguably could have been PG. The way it was. It
right.
should have been. That's an escalator for this
Yeah.
movie. There were ample opportunities.
Did you recognize Debbie? You should have.
No, I did not recognize Debbie.
She's in one of your favorite movies.
I
They made
did.
us do last year. Suzanne Snyder in Weird Science. She's one of the.
Oh, she's the blonde.
Yeah, she's one of the girls
The
that they
girls.
actually want to date.
Yeah.
What about John Vernon or Curtis Mooney, the marionette cop who refused to believe even after everyone's calling in that
I
that
recognized
clowns
him, but
are-
I didn't know from what.
Yeah.
The Dean from Animal House.
the Dean. There you go, Dean Wormer or something like that.
Oh, I haven't seen Animal House in a long time.
Yeah,
I
that's.
said Dean from Animal House, looking aged.
But I definitely remember that scene as well, just him being the puppet.
I mean, I remember like that whole this stretch, like the little montage, in the middle when the clowns come to town and they do like the shadow puppets and they're knocking on doors and shooting people. Like I remember that whole montage very vividly from when I was a kid.
Who was Joe Lombardo?
I don't know. They just
They
somebody
just continued to
He's
say,
like,
"They
that
got
was
Joe
That was Joe
Lombardo."
Lombardo. It's the Terenzi brothers. Like,
I'm like,
That
are we
guy-
supposed to know Joe Lombardo?
that guy was super annoying. Who was it? Grant Kramer? Is that?
Paul.
No, yeah. What was the main?
Yeah, he clearly did not go out with Debbie after that night. She
No,
went
Mike.
back to the
Mike.
Oh,
You're-
Mike. Yeah, she
Right.
went back to the.
I was
top.
going to say right at the end, the cop is like kissing the back of her neck
Yeah.
and rubbing her shoulders, and Mike's just like fine with it. Like,
Right, he's
what
just
are you doing,
standing
Mike?
there.
Well, he's
He got
on-
cut.
He's only alive. Mike Tobacco is only alive from.
Because the cop saved him. I guess.
I didn't catch Christopher Titus.
I
I
did
saw his,
recognize him.
I saw his name on the credits. I was like, oh, I totally missed
Was he
that.
the one in the Jeep?
He was Bob McCreed.
I
but
think he was the one in the Jeep.
I
with
just-
glasses.
I didn't-
I don't even.
I didn't
know
go
that I
back,
see him.
but
Yeah. You shouldn't have. Why did they take Debbie and put her in the cotton candy
the
balloon?
special balloon
Yeah.
where she doesn't die.
Yeah, and
then they
so she
didn't
didn't have
free
to die,
anybody
and then
else.
nobody.
So there was
you know,
a plot point for later in the movie. I mean,
honestly, yeah, they could have killed everybody off, would have been better. But then it might have been rated R, and
But they could
and
have
we
just
would
put
have had to
everybody in
have
cotton
nudity.
candy.
yeah,
Just put
you
them
don't
all
have
in
to,
cotton
you don't have to
candy.
see all the bloody faces. I mean, they're just drinking the
Yeah, no.
blood.
Through the crazy straw.
yeah.
Crazy straw.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're right though. They went with all the clown,
Yeah.
known clown associations.
And you pop the
'em in
pop
the
the
nose.
nose.
That kills them.
I mean, this movie just hit you guys when you were 8 to 10 years old.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just-
And I, to your point though, I don't remember. I assume it was just on HBO.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll watch this, and wasn't scared by it, and rewatched it a whole bunch. I don't know. I can't explain why, but I definitely saw it a bunch. When we were talking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that one well.
Yeah, we definitely had the VHS tape. I know that for a fact. We saw it at a family friend's house the first time. I don't think it was 88, but 89, 90,
89,
something
90,
like
yeah.
that. And the adults were all, in the kitchen drinking and hanging out or whatever, and the kids are all in the living room watching a movie, and this is the movie we watched. And then we had the VHS tape that I'm sure we got from Blockbuster and made a dub copy of, and just ran through it.
Yeah, this feels like a sleepover movie. Like,
Yeah.
guys, we're gonna watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I got the new Chode Brothers movie.
Did they make any movies after this?
The Chiodos.
I hope. I you know what? Actually, I hope they did. I hope they learned from this one and were like, "Hey, we can do it better." And then they tried, and they're like, "No, we can't."
Like this dream is dead.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a tough watch. I'm not gonna lie.
Going back to the Blob for a second.
Oh, say they were. One of the dudes was additional crew on Team America World Police.
Because they're very good with
Marionettes,
puppets. Yeah, they had
Definitely a puppeteer. I mean, he's
got
all
expertise, guys.
He's all over.
funny. I was going to say, going back to the Blob. Do you think that T2 ripped off the whole idea of bringing liquid nitrogen to kill the Terminator, just like they did in Blob? Which I remember as a kid being like, that's cool. You know, they remember that they don't like cold. I don't know that Johnny Drama actually realized that it crystallized in front of him in the freezer, but whatever. He went back and saved the day, and
his hair was in the way.
But again, that's just one of those things where, as you're an 8 or 9-year-old watching this, you're like, okay, that's cool that they figured out a way to neutralize the thing, and then yes, the priest saving some of it for his future apocalypse, I think was kind of a cool ending. Killer Clowns, not so much. They just blow up the circus tent, spaceship, and then the clown car. Somehow he gets in the clown car and comes back.
Well, I think that was in the IMDb trivia. That wasn't the original ending.
Yeah, what was it?
Mr. Tobacco was supposed to die in the ship or whatever, and the cop.
You mean because the whole thing exploded and he was in it?
Yeah.
He was supposed to die in that massive spaceship explosion?
Yeah.
Which makes more sense why Debbie would go back with the cop.
Right, exactly, and probably those later scenes. But yeah, and then they
I get it. She goes for funny guys. What does he say? She goes for laughs instead of substance or something like that. Laughs instead of serious. And he's like, hey, that guy had the most annoying voice.
He was terrible. He didn't.
He was
do
so
it.
bad.
He
so bad.
added nothing to the plot.
Hey, it's the Terenzi brothers. They're my friends. They're always doing stuff.
He knew everybody. He was a man about town.
Mike Lombardo's in there.
Settle down, dude.
Right. Like, get out of here. We got work to do.
Just driving an ice cream truck around trying to pick up chicks.
They got 2 of them.
I think they were only in it for the ice cream.
Well, no, they got the clown chicks, too.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were all covered in lipstick.
Yeah.
Again, 80s plot. Like, they're kissing all over their face.
Just like Gremlins.
Too.
Yeah,
Gremlins
too.
That's right. The female gremlin.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Brady thought she was hot. The female gremlin.
Everyone did.
She's no Jessica Rabbit, but you know.
Nobody is.
1988. A simpler time, though, gentlemen.
Sure. The are there other movies like this that you guys would not recommend to us, but to maybe some of our
Toxic Avenger.
listeners? Toxic Avenger.
1000% Toxic Avenger.
Oh,
how have you
and
not?
now the new one's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it. I love the old one, and I think you guys, that one might be the one that gets you because it knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
It knows it's bad, but it's also really graphic, gory, pretty violent. There's just a lot. It's over the top in the best way, not like over the top like Stallone.
Nothing is.
It doesn't have Loggia in it.
No Robert Loggia.
But yeah, anything else you got?
I don't know. No, I mean, nothing comes to the top of mind right now.
That was definitely, like I said, Toxic Avenger was one.
Ghoulies?
Oh, yeah.
Ghoulies.
Ghoulies 2, I think I've seen more than Ghoulies 1, but I've seen them both. These are ones that were playing for me on Channel 50, on WPWR.
Is Leprechaun more horror?
It tries to be more. I think it tries to take itself more seriously.
Yeah, I know
than
later
like
on
these.
it got really silly. And
Oh,
dumb.
yeah, when they go to space or in the hood and you
Yeah.
know, stuff like that. I think Ice-T makes an appearance in one of them.
I know Jennifer Aniston's in one of them.
She's
too.
in the very first
She's
one.
in the first one.
Yeah.
Famously.
Yes. The Troll movies, there's Troll 1 and 2.
Troll 2 is
Troll
like
2
supposed
is
to be
like-
Is that the
worst
Troll
movie.
musical? The Trolls with
Justin
Justin Timberlake and Anna Kendrick?
Nah.
Those are graphic? I never watched
Troll
it.
2. Troll 2 is supposed to be like one of those.
Yeah.
It's like The Room, where it's really, really bad.
Yeah.
And people make fun of the scenes. Where
Nothing's like
he's
The
eating her. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
It's
like
a
exactly how he
Zoom,
says it.
Yeah.
Nothing's like The Room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
I haven't seen Troll 2, though.
I've seen it once, not one that I will go back and watch
Yeah.
again. But
Well,
I think it was
that's gotta
just
be
like
bad.
that's to the point
Is
where
that,
it's just
it's always
bad,
sunny,
and
or
it's
there's
like,
the troll toll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
gotta-
You got to
gotta
pay the
pay
toll if you want to get this boy's
boy's
soul.
hole.
Are you saying boys hole or soul?
That's what my brain went when you were you kept talking about trolls.
Dayman. Fighter of the night, man.
Yeah.
As always, we act like we're different. We put on this big show, but we're just like everybody else in this town. We're full of shit. But that shouldn't stop you from subscribing to our podcast wherever you listen. Thanks,